Namaste, namaste again today, my beautiful queens. The reading I want to do today, I want to do 3 decks, my favorite ones. I want to do the question, what prevents you from being joyful and happy in love? I want to do 5 cards, and please concentrate on the period of time. I already said, concentrate on your own period of time. You want to know this answer, and please, before I put the cards down, please then concentrate on the number from 1 to 5. Again, I'm going to use 3 decks to see what actually prevents you from being happy, truly happy in love. I know that most of you want just everything just to happen by itself. You know, you are sitting at home, you're drinking some tea, probably, and you hear a knock on the door, and this is a Prince Charming on his white horse. He got lost somehow, was passing by your house. He knocked your door, and here you are. He looked at you, you looked at him, happily ever after. It rarely happens. I don't tell you it doesn't happen. Actually, it does happen sometimes. But very often we have to remove certain blockages. I already told you many times, explained you many times that blockages, of course, inner trauma create blockages. Inner trauma creates situations where you fall for the same trap over and over and over again. The blockages on Anahata chakra create the problems in love. So let's see. Let us see what guides are going to tell us. What prevents you from being happy in love? Whatever you are thinking about a certain person or just in general, I would recommend you don't think about certain person, because you cannot make somebody to do choices you want. They do their own choices, and they have their own karma, their own will. Rather, I would recommend you to look what is there in you can work with, which can help you understand what is that, why you are not happy in love. So let's do 5 cards from 3 decks. Let's do 5 cards. I am asking when I have to do it with each deck, so let's just do this. With these 3 decks, I am asking the spirits of fire, spirits of earth, spirits of air, and spirits of water to please give us the answers to this question. What prevents me from my joy and happiness in love? Let's go. Whatever it is, we will see. Card number 1 from first deck, number 2, number 3, hopefully have enough time, number 4, and number 5. I am taking this second deck arcanum, my favorite, most accurate one. What prevents me from being happy in love, whether it is one person or it is in general? Let us see the messages. Number 1, I'm just looking if I'm not holding it upside down. Number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. All right, and finally the 4th deck. What prevents me from being happy in love, whether it is one particular person or it is a general question. You want to hear the advice from the divine. So number 1, not upside down, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. What prevents me from being happy in love? Believe it or not, usually it's of course all kinds of traumas which prevent us from unhealed traumas which prevent us from that. But let us go again. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Let us start. Set of cards number 1. What prevents me from being happy in love? Very interesting. Incredibly interesting cards. You have every single chance for being happy in love, because the first card is Four of Wands. You absolutely free to be to have this happily ever after, because what you see right here, you see the Four of Wands, you see the typical marriage card, the man and a woman getting married happily ever after. Right here you see the ace of wands, which is passion, which is fire, which is energy, and which is also a chance you can be using but somehow not using. But look what is preventing you. What do you see here? The moon card, the witch's tarot, which shows you the moon card. So the moon card is what prevents you, and you have to understand. I have enough time. For some of you, you are in relationship with absolutely wrong person, and you know that you're in relationship with the wrong person, but you stay in this half-life light of the moon. Some of you, and you have in your destiny the soulmate, because this is a card of a soulmate. You have that soulmate already there, which is in your aura, which is in your vibration. That chance is so close to you, but you don't take it. You are stuck, because moon comes every night. You are stuck in relationship which lead you exactly nowhere. Some of you with a married man, astrologically wise, you are this is the moon in Scorpio, so astrologically wise, you are might be either with Pisces or Cancer or a Scorpio, because this is moon in Scorpio. So if you are, so you can be with a third party relationship, you can be in a dead end relationship. Definitely there is insincerity. Definitely there is the if he's not lying to you, he hides everything from you. There is insincerity. You are not enjoying this situation. It's a situation is painful, but it's like you are in a swamp, scared, terrified. All your intuition and everything in you screams to you, please run away, please get away. This is lame excuses he gives you, and lame excuses he is giving to yourself. Please guys, don't forget, right now we are going in the time of full moon in Scorpio. Please leave behind what is not serving you anymore. Again, as I already said, could be a married man. This is the, you are enchanted, because moon is enchanting. You do not know, there is lots of things you don't know. You don't know whether it should you stay or should you go. And you are with, as I said many times, a narcissist, because this is also a relationship with a narcissist, but he holds you by acting cold and hot, by coming closer than pulling away. This is manipulation. He pulls on you, but very often we are having karmic relationship. Some of you are at getting the silent treatment from him. So you know this is not right. You know you need to come out to the sun from it. But also this is a karmic card. So there is only one good thing about the moon, that you were brought to face your inner intuition. You have to listen to your intuition. Moon is enchanting. Moon has power over us. Instincts and emotions and fears. You know it's scary, but you know it. You shouldn't go, but you should go. It's your subconscious. Subconscious you have to face, but also you become addicted and obsessed. This is called dependency. I can talk and talk and talk about the moon. The scariest part, my dear beautiful queens, is the moon lasts for years to come. If you don't come out of it, you can dwell in this exact situation which I am describing you for years to come. Moon comes every night. So please, this what prevents you from being happy, that you are with the wrong man, with the wrong relationship. Your karma had been paid already, but you're still there. It's such a happiness is waiting for you. It's right there in your aura, in your vibration, but you're stuck with the wrong man. Get out of it. Leave it behind. Come out to the sun. This is number one. Set of card number two. Let me sip some of tea. What prevents you from... Okay. All right. Very interesting. So how many of you are stuck? I'm just, it's amazing. Stuck in wrong relationship, right? Look at this. So you got, there is a chariot, you got in a relationship with the fool, with this man who can be either 25 or can be 55. And the problem is, what comes to the fool, it's living on a volcano. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. The problem is, a fool is a liar. But the problem with a liar, a fool, when he looks into your eyes and he tells you, I want to be with you, you are my everything, I want to be with you, this is a cheat. Also, they cheat. He looks into your eyes and he tells you, I've realized my old mistakes. I know that I want to be with you. The thing is, then when he's telling you this and he's looking into your eyes, he actually means it. Problem is that tomorrow he's gonna absolutely change his mind, and he can mean a completely different thing. He can mean something else. So it's on a volcano. You do not know what the hell to do, because he's enchanting, he's charming. It's a charming man. He's impulsive. He can be very inspiring. But the problem is that he cannot be serious. He will not be serious. They don't commit. If they commit for 2 days and they go commit to somebody else, they don't belong to you. They don't belong to nobody. This one can leave for 2 months. He can come back in a year and tell you what's going on, babes, you know, and so on and so on. And what is happening is you are waiting. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. I'm standing here, 7 of Pentacles. You hoping that the fool can change. This is the fool. He doesn't belong to you. He doesn't belong to nobody. He has, it's this type of a sailor who has the woman in each port in a wrong relationship. You are girls. You are waiting. You are waiting. You are waiting. The thing is that you can be waiting. We having a fool here and 7 of Pentacles. You can be waiting for 7 years to come. Will the fool change? No. Is he capable of committing to one woman? And oh no. Is he capable to become serious? Maybe he's gonna grow up. Maybe he is already 53. Maybe he's gonna grow up in a couple of more years. No. 53 he is, or 23 he is. The fool is the fool. It's not gonna happen. So what prevents you? What prevents you? This. And what cards tell you? Chariot. This is not your destiny. This man who you are thinking right now is not your destiny. If you are alone, if you are single and you are not in a relationship, it still means that you are waiting for something. Probably this is from the past and him coming back. Him again, mature and come back. Not gonna happen. So what you need to know is this is the Chariot. Chariot says that you pretty much can can have control over everything, but at the same time, you this man, if you are with this man, this is not your destiny. So you need to concentrate on your own way, who you are, what you are. The thing is, the Chariot shows you as an extremely powerful person who can achieve pretty much anything, because this is breakthrough. Not only you can achieve anything in life and job and career and self-development, but in love as well. Chariot says right now, at the moment of us speaking, it's no time for you to if this is a man, it's no time for you to achieve the joy and happiness in love. Destiny requires a little bit of time for you to come out of it. If you are with this man is completely wrong. Get out of it. And a Chariot also says that you were thinking to leave. You were already kind of telling yourself, what the hell, what am I waiting for? Maybe I should just leave it. So leave. You can't control the fool. You can't influence the fool. Fool is uninfluenceable but anything, but you are a very strong personality, so you might think that you can change him. You cannot change him. So Chariot says that ahead of you is a breakthrough. You just need to stop waiting right here, actually take actions, and take the Chariot. And a breakthrough, sometimes it even means that you need to leave that place where you are physically, move to another city, to another country, to another whatever, and to a new destiny, new circle of your life. This is what prevents you from stop dwelling in some of you dwelling in a past, some of you dwelling in hope to change the fool, some of you thinking that the fool is going to change or the fool is going to mature. Not gonna happen. Take control, leave it all behind. Breakthrough in your life, in every aspect of your life, including love. Number 3, my chair is doing this sound. Number 3, what prevents you? Look at this amazing cards. What prevents you? I will tell you what prevents you. Central card, look at this, the strength card. You are so strong. What is wrong with us girls? What is wrong with us? Why we are in a wrong relationship? What is happening? Every single set of cards. So what do you see right here? You see the figure. You see the figure surrounded by 8 swords and blindfolded figure who is scared and afraid to move. What it means. Typical relationship. Right here we have 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, third party relationship where you do not know should you stay or should you go. Like, look at this, all repeat themselves. Should I take this ship and leave this hopeless situation completely behind? You gave your powers. You gave your powers to doubts, to fears, and you gave your powers to one man. Very typical 100% third-party relationship. Either he is married, you are married, you both married, but usually this is him married because there is 3 of Wands right here. You might be dealing with sword sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you might be dealing, with the sword, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you're dealing with fire, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is the card of the absolute you are giving yourself excuses not to come out of it, even though you have control. The central card is a strength card, especially if you are a Leo, because it's a Leo, and also especially if you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You can have it all. But what happened? The queen lost their crown to this man. This is, again, I'm repeating myself, third-party relationship. And it's a crisis. It's a crisis there. This man probably promised you something. He's not doing what he's promised. This man probably didn't promise you anything, but you still hope that he's gonna do something. That some of you have him on the distance. Some of you on a long distance relationship. You're waiting for him to come to you. You're ready to go there, but as a high value woman, you understand you never should pursue do and run after the man. So we are having here, this is you who stuck in this relationship which actually go anywhere. You are afraid to make that step out. You're afraid to lose him because you love him, because you give him excuses, because you want to believe even though your intuition is screaming to you there is no much he's gonna do. I can tell you, girls, right here, according to this, he's not gonna do nothing. You're going to be waiting for nobody knows for how long. This prevents you. Sleeping Beauty, you are the Sleeping Beauty. You waiting until your man actually comes and wakes you up with a kiss. But listen, your Prince Charming either with his wife or with somebody else out there, or something else is holding him. He's not gonna do anything. He's gonna give you excuses like, well, I can't do it right now, business is not doing right, I cannot do it because holidays are coming, I cannot do it because kids are still small, I cannot do it because I don't belong to myself, I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I cannot do it. You are a prisoner. A prisionero de amor in Spanish. Пленник любви, a prisoner of love. You're a prisoner of your own dreams, which unfortunately here are not gonna come true. Of course, this is a general reading. This requires probably to be looked into, but if something rings the bell, then think about it. And look at this, and you're isolating yourself. You said, it's either him or nobody. You know, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. Big mistake, because central major arcana is overpowering. You can have if you leave this absolutely hopeless relationship, you leave it behind. There is a strength card, and strength card talks that you absolutely in control in all aspects of your life. As I already said, this is Venus in Leo. This is the strength. This is the also the test. This whole situation is the test for you. So what comes to the strength card in your life, you can have it all in love. You are free. If this was a karmic situation, sometimes these two cards show karmic situation. Karma is already worked through. You can be absolutely free. So come to the, I don't know, bank of a river, or to the shore, or to the ocean, or to the I don't know, forest, or just outside. You need to raise your hands up to the sky, and if you can, scream it or say it in your head. I am ready to be absolutely free of this prison. I am ready for new beautiful love, for new beautiful relationship. I am ready to love and to be loved, to be joyful and happy. This is all you need to do. Claim your joy, claim your happiness, claim it, and this you have to leave behind. If this is a married man, hell with him, leave him to his wife, let her deal with him. You know, that's not your problem anymore. Set of card number 4. Wow. Okay, so fears. Some of you, let me drink some. You don't have to be a tarot reader to see 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is a fight. What is this fight? And right here, I'm going to show this card closer. Fears, insomnia, panic attacks. 9 of Swords. This is what prevents you from your joy and happiness. And look at the Ace of Pentacles. This is already in your cards right here. And Ace of Pentacles is the most beautiful, the most positive card in minor arcana, which means not just marriage, not just happy relationship. It's home. It's a marriage which is happy, which has potential of years to come. Also very wealthy, rich emotionally and financially. A relationship very possibly with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a real earthy love. But look at you, what prevents you from having it? You are in a very uncomfortable relationship with somebody, and that somebody could be either the ones, either fire, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or it can be swords, especially if this is swords, because swords are cold and sharp, usually, and you've been unhappy for a very long time with this relationship, because this is a fight. This is you cannot be with him, you cannot be without him. You're constantly fighting, you are constantly conflicting with each other. This is codependency. Also, you try to prove something to somebody or to yourself. You try to prove him something. If this is a marriage, this is a pretty much this is a marriage which doesn't exist anymore. You are dealing with someone selfish, you are dealing with narcissist, you are dealing with someone who wants to constantly press you to the wall. You are dealing with a very discomfortable situation which you understand that you need to come out. This is the wrong one, but you are afraid. You are so afraid that you can't sleep. You are so afraid that you can't find any peace. You're losing weight because you can't eat, or you're gaining weight because you try to eat because you're, to try to eat some chocolate because you feel less fears. This is the only obstacle between you and your joy and happiness. You are fearful to start new, to leave this uncomfortable situation behind. For some of you, if you're single, this is not a man, but this is the probably family or life circumstances. What you need to do to stop being afraid. If you are in a relationship like this, freaking dump this relationship and come out of it. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid. This, what prevents you? Fears, and fears. And not even real fears. This is all inside of you. You think that the whole world is against you, that everybody is going to hate you, that everyone is going to turn away from you. You need to walk your own path, and then you can have it. You can have it. It is in your aura already, this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, but you need to come out of this and get rid of your fears. And the last one, number 5, what prevents you from your joy and happiness. Amazing. As previously, you can have it all. You can have it all because this is love. This is not just love. This is the most beautiful, most amazing love in the world. You can have it all. Why you don't have it, I'll tell you. You are dealing with someone. Two meanings. If you are single, then you are not taking chances in life. You are in 4 of Cups. You are in the stage when the chance is given to you. Cup is given to you from heaven. The chance of love is given to you from heaven, but you're not taking it because you are entangled in your own doubts and fears and apathy, and no, I will never find true love. I will never do this. I will never do this. Now, Two of Wands can mean, for those who are single, you are living in the past. This is the gate. You are not walking away from the gate, but you're not coming through the gate. So when destiny gives you chance of love, you are not taking it because you are afraid, or because you don't want to take the chances, or because you don't want to, who needs a heart when the heart can be broken? If you are, so you got to take these chances, because if you don't take it, then this is not gonna find you. But for those of you who are not single, we are having triangle here again. We're having here third-party relationship. And unfortunately, right here, we have a man. You're having a man who has cold heart. He's not leaving you alone, and he's not taking you into his life as well. Then he's acting like this. He's not taking the chance of being with you. He's not free. He's with somebody. Version number 1. Number 2, his heart is cold. and it's neutral position. He can date you, he can even sleep with you, you can sit and have dinners, but his heart and his emotions are not involved. His heart is not there, his emotions are not there, he's cold-hearted. So you kind of feel it, you sense it, and it causes in you this feeling of apathy, and you don't know what else to do. Again, there is advice: you have to let this one go, you have to let this one close the door to your past if he's in from your past, close this door to him if he is your present. Take different chances given to you by destiny and by God's, because ahead of you is a true soulmate, because this is a card of soulmate, not karmic soulmate, but a soulmate who will give you not just love, but harmony. You will be in harmony with yourself, in harmony with the world, in harmony with love, life, in peace, so on and so on. So this, my beautiful queens, everything I can tell you in this reading. I hope it was helpful. I am wishing you all the most beautiful things in the world. Namaste.